What's up? I just wanted to watch some DCI videos. That's Drum Corps International, and I know with this season coming up, it is actually not going to be running due to the virus and stuff going around. And Drum Corps is a very, very close, very touchy, very in the vicinity of other people and always traveling and being packed into buses. So I think it's the smartest thing to do for this year, but unfortunately we won't be getting many new DCI videos, but I was hoping to kind of look at some of the videos that we've had in the past couple of years, or some people who's won, because people put on great shows, and I would like to make sure that people are still watching those years afterwards, and that people are still getting those reactions and seeing those, because there's new generations of drum corps people every single year, and there's amazing shows out there, and everyone should see them. So I would love to hear your input and to react to some shows that you guys like, or that you haven't seen before, or older ones, or I can look into older ones, or just put your favorite one in the comment below, and hopefully I'll get a chance to look at that and kind of give my reaction on it, because I love watching them, and hopefully I do other things other than drum corps and do some like brass ensembles and stuff. So we're gonna start with the last year winner, the 2019 winner. So that would be the Blue Devils. So I'm gonna be watching their victory run, and I chose to go from the view from above and not the one with all the GoPros and stuff, just so we could see up top and kind of get a good look into their show, because it is a really good show. So let's jump right into that. Little violin intro going on there. Always fun to see new instruments. I think these are the first people who have used strings in their show, so if you know a little bit more about that, let me know.
They made it 19-19. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field from Concord, California, the Blue Devils!
They always have a big audience and a big crowds and big fan sections, so always a lot of applause from this group.
Drum majors, Everett Kidd, Alex Graham, and Jason Young is your champion corps ready.
As you can see, there's a lot of excitement going on. This is after they had already won, so they get a chance to come back out in the field and perform their show for everyone. So it's a really cool opportunity that they get to have.
This time, performing Ghostlight, Drum Corps International is proud to present the Blue Devils!
Starting off with this piano playing from the pit, or the synthesizer, up in the front ensemble. A little choreography going on in the middle. Here we see this ripple in the back. Very clean. I'm going to stop it right here just so we can talk about kind of like their field placement. I love when drum corps fills out a field, and as you can see, they're going all the way from 20 to a little bit past the 20 over to the 15 on the left side. I love filling up a big football stadium, because the field, there's so much room on it, and I feel like not many corps use all that space. But the Blue Devils really are really good at filling up that empty area, so they make themselves look a lot bigger than they really are, which is very important. awesome spiral effect going on. Now, before we get too much into the playing part of it, I just wanted to make a statement on how well they used their bodies to take up space on the field, or on how they were able to just use the movements of the body and big arms and projecting up to the audience, because without instruments they had already projected quite a bit, so that's very impressive. Flags moving perfectly in time. So after that opening hit, you can see that they started out with that high brass kind of in the middle, and with the support of the low brass comes in at the end. And when performing in these areas, it's so boomy and it can be really hard to play together. So that was awesome that they were able to get that big hit together at the beginning. Really powerful. All these small shapes moving around on the right side and up in front adds a lot to the movement. Awesome high brass feature right here. And all that color guard giving the decoration around the hornline players. I just want to mention over on the left side, you can see all those tubas running around. They can be very, very hard to do with such a big horn, and they're all just confident in where they're going, and that really makes this group stand out from other groups, is how they just move. It's actually quite amazing. Those lines were extremely clean. I love how they can come together and they filtered in those lines and they were weaving into each other, and that's very difficult to do because you're looking at a lot of different ways. You're looking right, look left, and you're making sure you're dressing forward and seeing behind the person, and you have to trust that the person in front of you is where they need to be, and doing all that precise is really difficult to do, so good job on them. I love the vocals in the background. I'm kind of torn on vocals in drum corps, but I love the way that the Devils use them. They're very quiet. They're not the main thing that's going on, but it kind of adds a lot of ambiance and stuff. This ripple in the back was awesome to see live, but from this view, it's so much better. tuba feature on the left. As I said before, with the spreading out in the field, I love how they are taking advantage of the space that they have and making sure that they're covering from front all the way to the back of the field, because it's very important. Even though it's far back in the field, it's important to fill up that space. Awesome push to that release. Another one to make in this part is how they had the color guard up front. I feel like a lot of cores will put them in the back and kind of be the decoration of the horn line, but they really made them the middle or the front of that. So it's good to see that they had a chance to really shine and perform for the group and have the horn line kind of back them up on that. I love seeing that.
Let's go!
Violin player. I like how they set up this middle stage going on in the middle of the field, kind of really showcasing that center person. Awesome vocal and ripples to really add to it. I like how they fill up that quarter of the circle and they just do that rotation. Very hard to cover down to that and to move in a straight line in that circle. Because it looks like they spelled out the letter G. And if you look at the big circle and the tube is cutting it in the right side. I don't know if that was intentional, but I like that. Drumming going on with shoes on the left side. I believe that's their snare line. Which is a very clever way to get that beat. another thing that they did there was use that body again and really use the motion from their body. And then when they rippled up to the horn, they put that motion from their body straight into the motion of the music. And I like how they tied those two ideas together, because that's what drum corps is using movement and the music. So when they can put it together like that so well and so fluid, it really has a big impact. Again, you see that violin player on the 40-yard line playing up front, and the horn line kind of doing motion around it on that stage. Just chime in there, ends on that, which I think has an awesome effect. Just look how spread out they are. Another comment on this and how spread they are is how sound acts. So they're going to be hearing so many different things, whether you're on the 50-yard line or you're way out here close to the 10-yard line. So you really have to anticipate that beat when you're walking into the fact that they're all in step like that is something that's really challenging. You really have to anticipate that and really be thinking ahead. So. Yeah, that was a great finisher, and a lot of energy, a lot of motion, a lot of running, and you can see how spread out they are, but how focused they are in the middle as well. So I really like this performance from them, and I think that they did an amazing job, and that they got all the movements right, all the playing right, very clean, very fast, but still powerful and slow when they have to be. And my favorite thing that they do is all the body motions, and I feel like they're really known for getting all those non necessarily music heavy moments, but very visual moments, very clean. So I really like this group. And yeah, that was our winner for the 2019 season. Unfortunately, we won't have anyone for 2019 or 2020, I mean, but I hope to be watching a lot more videos like this, and if you want to see any groups, please let me know down in the comments which one you'd like to see, or if you have any suggestions for the videos. I'm just starting, and I would love your input and feedback on that, because I would really like for you to enjoy these as much as possible. So let me know if you like this. Leave a like, of course. If you want to see more videos like this, hopefully I'll be posting quite a bit. So a few times here and there, but subscribe if you'd like to see some of those, and let me know how I did. Thank you very much for watching.